Welcome to the Hood. I'm Jack, your Hood sommelier, and today we are going to talk about a $2,000 bottle. Yes, today we are traveling to Kentucky, to Brown Foreman, and we are talking by the one and only Woodford. Now, Woodford have actually been my gateway into bourbon. When I discovered bourbon about 7 years ago, Woodford was my favorite brand. I will, every time I'll have an old fashioned, I'll ask them to put some Woodford double oak in it. And I've been obsessed with the master distiller, Chris Morris, because for years I've realized that this man have been on the avant-garde, right, of things that we see today. I have a bunch of bottles of his master distiller collection, the special collection of the corn, 100% corn, the American oak, and all the experimental things that Chris Morris have done. So Woodford's have been a brand where I believe I was on a call one time and somebody said is your best second choice of whiskey. Woodford is, I like to describe it as that nice person. It's just nice. They are just nice. They are available. They're there. And if you want to get into bourbon or want to try what is bourbon and kind of educate your palate, Woodford has always been a good beginner of alcohol. As you can see behind me, I have Woodford have always been part of Derby. So, I mean, they're in every part of what Kentucky culture represent. Derby, every Derby year, I collect a new Woodford. They just released their Christmas special bottle, and every year they find an artist to actually help. So Woodford is a brand that is like that homie, or I like to say they're the homie. They're there for you. They stick with you. They're always with you. But as we're going through Woodford and all their expressions and whatnot, woo! I found out that there was a Woodford for the people that have the moolah, the dough, the kaching, and it's called the Woodford Baccarat. If you don't know Baccarat is a type of crystal that is made, a crystal canvas that is made, and the picture will show somewhere around here on the screen. So you will see exactly what here or here, depending on what's happening. You will see the picture of what the Woodford Baccarat look like. It's a beautiful crystal. So if you're into crystal, it's just amazing. When I heard it first, I thought it was Baccarat. Baccarat is my favorite casino game, where it's a game of chance where you can play it and guess if it's gonna be the dealer or the player that will win when they actually deal your card. But that was not it. Baccarat crystal is actually a very expensive crystal that take a lot of handcrafting, up to 5 days for you to do. Now we know that Woodford in general does not finish anything into anything, right? When you get Woodford, you get exactly the juice that it is. There's nothing crazy about it. It's exactly what you get. Is blended by Chris, and you get whatever you want. But this one takes cognac, which is a French product, and a Kentucky bourbon, and put them together to actually create the Woodford Baccarat. So after Woodford is done, the Woodford Reserve that we know is done, they take it and pour it now, it's aged now, in a French cognac barrel for another 3 years. I was like, to get a chance to try a Woodford that had been finished in a cognac barrel and be in actually a fancy looking crystal will be just amazing. Now, retail market, $2,000. If you have $2,000 and you love crystals, this is the bottle for you. It's finished in cognac, so it will have a lot of, I like to call it, it will have a lot of sweetness at the end of it. It will have a lot of intriguing flavor at the end of it. But I will not say is it worth 2,000 because I believe that the Baccarat craft itself, the Baccarat crystal craft itself, probably worth that money already. So the juice is just, this juice is just complementing this crystal. So if you look at it again, if you look here, I have a stock photo that was sent to me by Woodford. If you look at it, you'll see that beautiful bottle that you guys are seeing is just amazing. Do I have it? No. Would I afford 2,000? I don't have that money to spend on a bottle, but Woodford was gracious enough to send me a sample. Right, it comes in my beautiful Woodford Reserve Distillery, template here, and they were able to send me this Baccarat edition. You can see it, right, because it was pretty light, but this Baccarat edition of Woodford that was finished in a cognac barrel. So I'm very excited to try what 2000 tastes like. Like I said, most of the money I'm sure finish into that crystal barrel, because when you're done drinking it, I'm sure you can put other things inside of it to be able to try it. But for now, let's put this on the side. An XO barrel, it was aged in. So when the best way to describe this thing is, if a French guy like me, right, I'm from a French culture, meet a Kentucky guy and they become best friends, what would he give? So that's why this bottle is quite fascinating, because I'm like, I speak French, je parle français, and a Kentucky Southern guy meet together and they had a baby, right? What would that be? So that's the Woodford Baccarat. It comes with a lot of excellence. Again, if you look at this picture right here, it says everything about excellent. If you own this bottle, you have a piece of art in your house, and invite me, I would love to come see it. But the truth is barrel proof, but the truth is also in the taste. So let's see if, better yet, I'll use a fancy glass for this one, because I'm gonna put some respect on this. So let's use a fancy glass to try this thing. It's not barrel proof. It doesn't have a lot, there's the regular Woodford, which I believe is about 40. Yeah, we're looking at right about 40. Yeah, 40 proof, 45 proof on a Woodford. So let's give it a taste. I'm pouring in the whole 2 ounce because this will be the last time I'll get to try something so amazing. So Woodford Baccarat, 2 ounce. All right. Color wise, dark honey, almost a honey color to it. If you look at it, very honey color to it. All right. So I'm loving this color on it. On the nose, ooh, floral. Okay. Very floral on the nose, not even the same profile as regular Woodford. Woodford is a daily sipper. I'm getting a little, it's like walking into a prairie. Yeah, you get flower, lilies, lilac, lavender. Very floral, very, very floral. The nose, man, is like smelling fresh laundry, really. Yeah, it has enough tang, just a little, thing on the nose to keep you going for it. So the nose here, yeah, it's still intriguing enough for you to actually try it. But honey colored, amber, a little burnt yellow, but not too dark to actually make it anything. The nose is, oh my God, it's like walking in the middle of spring. That's the best way to see it. Walking in the middle of spring. For people like us that have allergies sometime, this reminds me like, I need to make sure I take my allergy meds, because it's just very floral. Butterfly flying. Yeah, you get that lavender, you get that citrus, like trees are just blooming, flowers blooming. That's what you get from it. Now let's get into it. Mm. Hmm. This is interesting because the burn, right? When you're supposed to get a burn from anything, it's supposed to be in your hug, right? The Kentucky hug you get in your chest. I get just a little bit of that kind of that cognac warmth, not Kentucky hug, but that cognac warmth. But the front, the spiciness on the front is just so permanent, right? Like I put my tongue in first and it just, there's that punch immediately that you get that comes from the spice and tanginess of the cognac that you get right away. No sweetness yet. It's very mellow on the sweet level, but just get you warm inside, that warm feeling. Let's visit it one more time. It reminds me of a rye whiskey. There's that edge, it's very sharp on your tongue. Very sharp. It reminds me a lot of a cognac, one of those sharper edge cognac, the no more high proof cognac. You get a little bit of that, dark fruit in the back end, but on the front, that's where the party's happening. Burnt caramel, like you get burnt caramel, you're getting just, I cannot say it, like it's spicy, but I can't place it really. I can't place the spice. Just a little bit tannic, a little citrusy, a little some citrus, some lavender, citrus, mint, but something burnt, like old leather, like in your mouth, like old leather. But I think the fact that it was aged in cognac is throwing me off because it's giving me that wine feeling, that warmth you get in your face when you drink, some wine, some dark wine. That's what I get. This is quite interesting. This is a really interesting featuring. I don't know how I feel about it right now because I'm very intrigued by it. It's like having a conversation with someone that is telling you about, metaphysics and astronomy and things that you're like, I know what you're saying, but I'm lost right now. I know it makes sense, but I'm lost. I'm still feeling warm right now. Like I'm like my chest is warm. There's no way you get a Kentucky hug from, something that's not 120 and up proof, but wow. And the finish just stays like a tannic wine finish that stays in it with you. And you can, like your tongue is still like sharp, like your taste buds still stay. It's like tasting spring. It's really like tasting spring. It's floral, it's flowers, it's butterflies, it's a little bit of that spiciness from the rye, that tannic from the cognac, slight sweetness that you get, but whoa, it is interesting and a lot of level. And it doesn't burn, it just gives you this hug that like holding on to you. Like, it's, the finish is just, wow. It's, I mean, the crystal, the Baccarat crystal is amazing, but truly is a bottle that this finish here, I wish one day Woodford would put it into, you know, regular, not crystal bottle for me to own, but is a conversation starter. So if you own a 2000 bottle, I'm assuming you are having serious meetings and meeting with people that may have a really intricate palate. Then this is definitely a bottle that can sit in the middle of a table and start a conversation for sure. Can we all afford a $2,000 bottle? Probably not. I feel very honored to be able to be trying this right now. And I can tell you, if you're into floral and a little tannic with some warm feeling, a little bit of that, you know, that rye feeling on your chest here, this bottle is for you. For your $2,000, I don't know, but oh my God. I never thought in my life that Woodford can be finished into something else. I don't know what type of cognac. They say the XO cognac, but I want to be curious to know which company or which cognac barrel did they use exactly. But you back looking at it like, really? Are you doing this to me right now? That's kind of how you feel. So Woodford Baccarat 2020 edition just got released. If you have the money to get it, I think somebody posted a picture today at Costco. It was like $14.9, so $1,500. The crystal itself is just a piece that you can own and probably resell maybe in the future. Is this something I would spend money on personally? As far as $2,000, I don't know. But if Woodford come with another finished bottle into, another finished bottle into a cognac barrel, I'll be the first one to grab it because it's truly a conversation starter. Thank you so much for watching. Have you tried the Woodford Baccarat? Picture will be here, somewhere around here. Take a look at it. This piece of art is just beautiful. If you've tried it, let me know what you think. If you're a cognac fan, this is definitely a bottle for you to have. If you love Woodford and if you love cognac, this is definitely a bottle to have. If you have the money, go and get it. Thank you so much for following me. Follow me on my other social media that you see up here for more content. See you next time. Thanks for watching my videos. Really appreciate it. For more information and more reviews like this, please check out the links below. Subscribe to my channel and please check out my IG for more daily contents and way to make cocktails. And if you want to wear awesome gears like this, check out my website on the description below.